The iPad is green, good battery life, good memory, takes wonderful pictures. There's a lot you can do on it that has made my work life a whole lot easier. But absolutely never ever buy the insurance that is recommended to you when you purchase the actual tablet. I did, and after spending $1,500 plus accessories, I dropped it in a puddle. The insurance does not cover water damage, and it is absolute hell trying to get anybody to even respond to you. I really love this iPad Pro 11, but had fits figuring out if it really was the super fast newest version with the super wide screen camera and most importantly the A12Z chip. It is. But since the 12.9-inch version is Gen 4, I assumed this would be too. No, the 2020 Gen 2 is the latest variant in this 11-inch size as of today anyway. Speaking of size, initially I thought this one was a bit small. It's slightly bigger than my old iPad Air, but the display is so sharp it's very easy to see. I love the facial recognition. It's super fast, and surprisingly it even works in a dark room at night with the lights all out. Here's the big problem I encountered though. And I'm telling you this since it could happen to you too. I did a backup and restore of my Air to this new one using the iTunes app on a Windows 10 PC. That was simple and fast. But when I got done, many of my apps, about 50 of about 300 of them, which were either free or had been updated using in-app purchases later, simply would not launch or run. I get an invalid password error. It took me 4 hours on the phone with Apple support to figure out apparently these had been purchased under a different Apple ID, and although most still run and work fine on the old iPad Air Gen 2, Apple won't let them run or restore as purchases on this new iPad PR. So what I've had to do is try each one and tally all the paid apps up that I've lost as a result. This took 2 days, and I have an open case with Apple support to review the loss for possible compensation or something. Since it's perfectly legit to have multiple Apple IDs, but no one ever told us, you see. The free ones are no problem, but many were initially free till the kids buy more tokens or features, so it's several hundred I'd be out without some way to restore or compensate for this. I'm hopeful Apple will compensate for it. We'll see, and I'll update this review with the outcome later this week. In spite of this gotcha, it's a fantastic tool. It's super fast and full of new features. I like it a lot. Updated 7 to 30. I like this iPad Pro a lot, but I'm now very disappointed in Apple. I took the guidance of one of their Tier 2 support reps and, because there were so many transferred apps that would not load, went through each I paid for and looked them up on the Apple iTunes Store and made a screen grab of each to confirm the price to buy it again, and went back to Apple Support Hub. I was dumbfounded by the 180-degree reversal and asked why they couldn't simply reactivate the Apple ID and let me restore what ID paid for. Nope, all I got was this link in the new Apple ID policy. I can't run any of my old transferred apps though. I plan to see if I can take this issue to small claims court and well see who's right. Support. Apple. Com per kilobit, HT 208504. Love it for drawing and some kids' educational apps, but not much else so far. I do a lot of art and 3D sculpting, and Procreate has been amazing for drawing, but I can't bring myself to use the 3D sculpting apps. They are pretty bad at the moment. I still use my phone for most podcast, YouTube, and Kindle reading due to the smaller size and always with me. I still use my desktop PC for most computer tasks due to getting full-blown versions of things and more web capabilities. Even Google Docs is way better on a PC. I still use my big TV for casting media. So, for our family it's a great drawing and kids educational tablet. Still very worth it, but not even close to a computer replacement. And we have the Magic Keyboard as well. The lack of user profiles also hinders its use a lot. I want this to be a family device, and I feel like the face detection should recognize all of us and show the layout and apps we want based on that. All of our Apple and Google accounts should be signed into based on who is using the iPad. I find it really strange to have a high-end computer-like device that can't handle multiple users. Click link in description for more reviews.